Investigators say they've received 4,000 calls in just one 24-hour period since they released surveillance footage of a masked and armed person at Nancy Guthrie's door the night she went missing. As they work through potential leads, agents were seen searching the area surrounding her home on foot Wednesday. There are also reports of another ransom note and potential key pieces of evidence. Bradley Blackburn joins us now with more updates on this case. Bradley, good morning.
Errol, good morning. CBS News has learned that during that search you mentioned, investigators discovered a pair of black gloves more than a mile from Nancy Guthrie's home. It is far from certain at this point whether they're connected to the case, but they do appear similar to gloves worn by that masked person in the doorbell video. There is intense scrutiny on these images now, looking for anything to identify them. FBI search teams were seen walking roadways around Tucson and the Catalina foothills, scouring for clues in the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. A source close to the investigation confirms to CBS News 2 black gloves were recovered from the search and sent for DNA testing. The New York Post reports that authorities had found a black glove near the crime scene that's similar to ones worn by the masked individual in security camera images from the night the 84-year-old disappeared.
There are a wealth, a cascade, like a waterfall of leads that come directly from that video.
Retired FBI Special Agent Lance Lysing says the video images could be the key to helping investigators break the case.
We're going to hope that a family member, a friend, somebody who knows that person is going to report them. That's the tip you need.
The Pima County Sheriff's Department says thousands of new tips have been received since the footage was released. A neighbor says authorities also questioned her about her home surveillance cameras, particularly from the night Guthrie disappeared.
They did ask specifically for the 31st of January and the morning of the 1st of February. And then they wanted to know if we saw anything suspicious on our cameras.
Meanwhile, TMZ says it received another unverified ransom note Wednesday related to the case, though this time the sender is someone claiming to offer information on an alleged kidnapper. And as investigators conduct their physical search near the Guthrie home, there is almost certainly a digital forensic search happening into that doorbell camera video. Experts say analysts are likely using software, possibly even artificial intelligence, to try to identify facial features through the ski mask that the person was wearing. And investigators are still asking the public for more tips. The FBI, Errol, is offering a $50,000 reward.
All right, important updates there. Bradley, thank you. CBS News law enforcement contributor Rodney Harrison joins us now. He's a former chief of department for the NYPD and former police commissioner in Suffolk County, New York. Good morning, Rodney. Help us understand how investigators can work their way through thousands of tips since this new effort and this new video was released, and how they figure out what's valuable.
Yeah, good morning. And that's going to be the big battle that they're going to have, and how many people do they have assigned to these Crime Stopper hotlines and investigators that are going to go out and investigate every single tip that comes in, or even vet them to see which ones they need to prioritize. When you have 4,000 tips coming within a 24-hour time frame, it's very, very difficult. But I want to believe that they've provided a lot of manpower around these Crime Stopper hotlines. You know, you take a look at the Pima County Sheriff's Office. They have 500 sworn officers, 400 civilians. This is the time that they need to also galvanize civilian members, get the community involved, see what they could do regarding helping out, passing out flyers and getting information to help out with the investigation.
And that's what we've seen here, them and the family reach out to the public for any type of help or information. But help us understand why we're seeing investigators searching on foot in the surrounding area. It's a full plus week since Nancy Guthrie went missing, and now there's these reports of 2 black gloves being discovered. But why search physically so late, it seems?
Regarding the reasoning why they're taking so long to do these methodical steps into the investigation, I can't explain why. It's something that should have been done maybe the second or third day after the complaint came in. But I will say this, it's good to see that they're now following back during their initial investigation to see if there's anything that they might have missed. But I will also say that there is information that's coming in very fluid. and this information needs to be followed up. And there's so many different complaints or tips of information that's coming in that has them spreading out throughout the area. So a lot more work needs to be done, but the community's assistance is going to be instrumental in bringing Ms. Guthrie home.
And we'll keep watching this closely. Rodney, thanks for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.